Good morning, everybody. Here we go. Another day, another dollar. Let's see here. Kind of looks like, what do we have? We have about a little more than 10 minutes before the open. Um, Looks like we're going to open up just about where we closed yesterday. I've got us at 141.10 right now. We close at 141.03, so we're going to be opening up about the 20-day simple, the T line. We'll just have to watch from there. Um, I still think that, let's see, what is it? 141.67 up in this area is the number to beat. Once if we can put in a bullish number, close in that area, then we might see some follow through. But I think we need that close up in that area. Right now, I do think the Bears have a little bit of control over the Bulls in the short term. I think the Bulls have control a little bit more in the long term. So we have to play it close to the vest today. In fact, rest of the week, we have what is it? ADP employment report today. Is that right? And then jobless claims tomorrow. Or maybe maybe this tomorrow. ADP employment report and jobless claims tomorrow, and then the unemployment situation Friday, and that's always a blast. That can certainly shake things up. So, okay, let's take a quick look at some stock picks today. Stock picks. I love this rounded bottom breakout. I'll tell you, this has been. This has been extremely profitable trade pattern here. If you take the time to learn it, understand it's very, very simple. It's just like the pinball setup. It's got absolute rules. There's no thinking about it. The lines are all there. The picture is there. It's just a matter of connecting a few dots, and it has been a absolute powerful chart strategy and pattern to use here. So very nice. I push this a lot. The idea is for everybody to make money. So if there's an easy way for that to happen, then that's what we need to focus on. Okay, TC. TC, the rounded bottom breakout pattern here. We've got a nice little. Is that a bull kicker there? Can we call that a bull kicker? I'm going to call that a bull kicker. Looks close enough to me. Bull kicker closed over the 34, the 50, the 20. Good follow through consolidation yesterday. I still think there's time to buy this. I see some upside movement here. We could easily see a little bit of contraction. A rally up, a little bit of contraction. That would be a buying opportunity. Bottom line is we see the 200-day moving average as a directional target from this level. It's up to us to place our entries and follow the chart the best we can on what we have for our rules. And this is a good looking chart that looks like it may head that direction. Now we just have to trade according to our rules. What was that? Good, because I was long yesterday at 285. Nice, Tyler. Very nice. I think that's terrific. Nice entry. Nice catch. I like that. Way to go. Let's see. What's the next one? Q-Link. Q-Link has been on the watch list before. Q-Link, you can see it's kind of marked up here. Q-Link is let me clear all this off so that it makes little sense here. There we go. Q-Link. Q-Link has gapped up, bull kicker gap up. It pulled back, not a shock, not a surprise, created a higher low, then rallied up. And then from there you can just see how it very clean is what it's doing. Rallies up, pulls back, rallies up. Gave a little bit of a pullback here, back into the 50 area. Now it's starting to move up again. What we need to see on this is absolute trading above the 34 and the T line. I see right now it's at 21 75, so it is doing that. So in this area on strength, I would look at Q-Link. This is another rounded bottom breakout. 200-day moving average is our directional target. That chart is just setting up very, very nice. The next one we have is NOG, N-O-G, NOG. Rounded bottom breakout. Rallied up, consolidated back to the 50. Bullish engulf yesterday. We want to look for strength on this. We want to trade anything above the T-line. Of course, anything breaking out of this candle. We currently have, what, a 1682, so it's hanging up. It's hanging in there right at near the close of yesterday. Another nice chart pattern. Our directional target is the 200-day simple moving average. ESI pinball setup. Very nice downtrend. Just the bears just got control of this and took off. The bulls lost their pants on it. Now we're starting to put in this little bit of a bottom. You can see the big change from this waterfall to the downside. Now we're moving sideways. We've pulled back, little doji gap up over the T-line. This makes it a pinball setup. What I would look to do is be a buyer. I would certainly like to be a buyer below the 20 and above the T-line. That's pretty tight right in there. But any kind of a little breakout, I would certainly look at that. I think this has a nice target to that 34 as it always is on the pinball setup. First target here, then we'll look at the 50 for the second target. T-line stop on this. T-line stop. It's a good looking chart. EDMC. Another pinball setup. Little doji bullish engulf yesterday. That closed just ever so slightly over the T-line. We're looking for a 34 as the target. That's always the first target on the pinball setup, and then that's where you want to protect some profits, whether you close partial, raise your stop, and then we'll look for it to move up to near the 50. The thing about the pinball setup is a lot of times what it does is it runs to the 34 and then it pulls back. Very similar to what this did right here. Very, very similar to that. That happens. That's why we look at the 34 to take some profits off the table there. DNDN. Bullish engulf yesterday. We've gapped down, fell a little bit further, rallied up, and pulled back. We have, from this low here, we have a high, a higher low, and then a little bullish engulf. Maybe that's not quite a bullish engulf. Good bullish candle yesterday, closed over the 20 and the T-line. Morningstar signal here. We want to follow this up the T-line. This is where the T-line run comes in here. Any strength over the T-line, you want to trade it. As long as it stays over the T-line, we certainly want to trade that. I'm just going to put a little line up here to extend that T-line, kind of a direction that it looks like it might be headed, and then what we need to do is see price stay above that level and climb north. CTB. CTB is a nice little breakout here. Rallied to the upside. Good J-hook potential. If we see a breakout on this, we want to be long. For aggressive traders, certainly be long anything above this line right here. That would put us following that T-line run up to the upside, and then of course on a breakout we want to be long in this. Let's take a look at the weekly chart on this one too. Look at that weekly chart. I mean, that is just a very, very nice chart setup. All the way from the bottom, how it rallied up, pulled back, rallied up, pulled back, little consolidation, got its legs back under it with a almost engulfing candle, rallied up. Now we're that rally, pull back, rally. Now we're flagging here on the weekly chart. That's a nice all-around chart right there. And let's see, a couple more. CHTP. CHTP, another little rounded bottom breakout, little cheapy $1.25 stock. Flat bottom, broke out over the 20, the 34, the 50. We want to be trading this anything over that 50. I see it's it looks like it's opening up just about where it closed. This has some upside potential. using that 50 area as a stop area, 34 as a stop area, basically the moving average as a support area. The featured stock pick for today. Oh wait, there was one let's see, ARNA. Let's do that one. ARNA. Some may already still be in it. Some may never have gotten out on this pullback. It started moving back yesterday. That probably puts you either back in the green or more into the green. I know that I sold mine here. I played around with it here, but never kept it overnight because it didn't show strength over the 50. I bought it back yesterday. We have a close over the 50 now. Looks to me like this is headed up, and I see targets up around the 1150 area. May see a little congestion up in that area, but over the 50 looks terrific. If you're in it, I'd stay in it. If you're looking to buy it, of course, use your intraday trading rules to get in that. If you need any help, certainly today we'll take a look at it if anyone has any questions. And the featured stock pick today is JAG, J-A-G. I think JAG has the potential to reach the 200-day moving average. It's not going to go up in a straight line. We all should know that. We know it's going to go up in a very zigzag pattern, and it may pull up, and it may even move back down to some moving average support, maybe to some support, different support levels that we may have in here. Right now, I see a target being about $1.61 is what I'd be looking for. Whoop, market's opening. $1.61, 2 1/4, about 2 1/4, $3, and then up near the 200-day moving average. And we can see that it's moving up right now, right here. You can see it coming up on our scanner. In fact, let's see. We can see that I saw ARNA, JAG coming up. So we'll watch that. Let's take a look. Since we're already open, let's see what the market is doing here. Market's opening up just slightly below the T-line, slightly below the 20-day simple moving average. TC is acting good. That's on the stock pick list. Okay. All right. Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back in the room.